Here he is, Felix Lee Mitchell. He found out about 10 minutes ago he'd be fighting tonight.
Felix shook my hand earlier today and almost broke it, so I advised him to shake his opponent's hand so that his opponent wouldn't be able to hit him with the right hand.
28 years old, 5'11", 220 pounds, a great guy. I had a chance to meet him this week. Shaolin Kung Fu is his discipline, and he's going to need everything he can and more against Ken Shamrock, a master shoot fighter. So there's Felix Lee Mitchell, and he's wearing gloves. He's wearing gloves. That's something else to keep in mind. I don't know if they're working his mittens or if you can in fact see those fingers. You can in fact see the fingers.
Well, you saw him hitting the heavy bag. You saw him boxing, so therefore he probably feels he's a good boxer.
Yeah. This will be for $15,000, Jim, and a berth in the finals. He'll be facing Ken Shamrock, who had a very tough bout, Christoph Leininger. And here is the man. He was in UFC 1. You know him from there, and you know him from victory before. Take a look at him. He makes his way through the smoke. Shoot fighter Ken Shamrock. From Lockford, California, 30 years old.
Ken Shamrock, when I asked him earlier, you all heard him, he said he saved the choke for Hoist. He may get that chance. We'll see tonight here.
Little background on this guy, of course, there'll be no kicks like before because he is wearing shoes.
I guarantee you a lot of fighters right now are pumped up because of that last match with Hoist. They got another little burst of energy, so Ken's one of them.
Yeah, Ken has changed his shorts. He's got an American flag on his yellow trunks, preparing to take Felix Lee Mitchell, who I think is electing to take off his gloves. He's electing to take off his gloves to take on Ken Shamrock. Let's go to a tail of the tape on these two great fighters. This will be for a berth in the finals. Ken Shamrock, Felix Mitchell. Age, you can throw it out. Height, you can throw it out. Weight, virtually even. One from Lockford, California. One from Nashville, Tennessee. Two very determined young men. Hey, they've been staying on the same floor in rooms right adjacent to each other all week.
I think experience, Jim, is the key here. Ring sense, ring time. Ken has that.
I think so. I think Ken is going to deal with this one a lot.
It's time to start the semifinals, and to do that, let's go for the introductions and go to none other than Octagon announcer Rich G-Man Goins.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our first semifinal. Please welcome our alternate for the first match, fighting out of the blue corner, a first-level master at Shaolin Kung Fu. He is a 1993 heavyweight champion of both the U.S. Wing Chun Kung Fu and the North American Chinese Martial Arts Federation tournaments. In the service, this 28-year-old, 5'11", 220-pound martial artist also represented the U.S. boxing team with a record of 3-1-1 from the country capital of the world, Nashville, Tennessee, Felix Lee Mitchell. And please welcome back his opponent, a first-round winner, a master at the deadly art of shoot fighting from Lockford, California, with a record of 45-5 out of the red corner, Ken Wayne Shamrock. Shamrock.
The people here show these fighters, Jim, a man after your own heart, a corrections officer. You do so much work in the prisons. Here's a guy. He's got an art, he's got a discipline, and he's deciding to put it to work.
Ryan, I don't think that's going to help him here.
Yeah.
He's probably spending too much time guarding those inmates.
Hands up in the air. Shamrock, of course, probably looking to take him down. Ben, maybe being a little presumptuous at that
I don't
point.
think Ken wants to go to the ground. He doesn't want to fight him. He doesn't want to get hurt or get hit or whatever. He wants to take him down and finish him off if he can.
He did take some punches to the head from Christoph Leininger, but he looks very fresh as anyone in the semifinals.
It takes a lot of energy to stay on your feet like that when a guy's trying to pull you down, actually, because the guy has his weight going for him when he locks up to you like this and tries to pull you down. He knows he doesn't want to go. Look at his hands. Ken will probably punch him.
Let's go, let's work.
Probably release this, go for a punch, try to take him down. He sees that opening because he can move his head to the left and bring that right hand over. Here we go.
There's the upper body match. It's hard to imagine a man stronger than Ken Shamrock at this weight. Ken, by the way, was drafted by the San Diego Chargers. Decided, no, I'd rather get into some wrestling, earn my money a little bit harder.
Where he wants to be. He can go for the choke while he's standing right here. It's not what you want to do. He's got to pivot if he can. He's got to turn to his left to pivot out of this neck break.
Felix needed the grind.
Yeah, if he can get his hand up on that arm like that, that's good. He pulled out.
Ken looks totally in control, feeling very confident right now. Elbow to the ribs.
Now, if Ken can get the other arm out, he'll go for the choke with that hand. He'll tie the hand up and then go for it here.
Come on.
There you go.
Let's go.
Crowd starting to chant, Shamrock, Shamrock. So there are quite a few favorites here. With Rowan Payne, the local boy out of the competition, they've kind of adopted Mr. Shamrock.
It's very warm in here tonight, so the normal grabs on someone, they really don't work as quickly. And that tape really lets a person grab as hard as he can right there because it doesn't slip so far. So
There's no biting. There's no eye gouges. But if they're done, you're not disqualified. You're fined $1,000, and that goes to the man you did
that's
it
right.
to.
Per incident, $1,000 per incident.
Felix has withstood the storm, but he's standing up. We'll see if Ken feels he can do anything more standing up and tries to take him down.
I think Ken will crank this up now. I don't think he wants to do this all night.
I don't think he can crank it up. I think the stamina
It is
that he exuded last fight is telling right now.
Yeah.
Looking at semifinal action, Ken Shamrock has won. He has beaten Christoph Leininger to get here. Felix Lee Mitchell, a last-minute substitution when winner Keith Hackney could not go on.
There's that right hand I was speaking of earlier because Ken has his head just enough space in there he can release really quickly, and because he has the left hand tied up with Felix, he can't block that hand.
Shamrock listening to the crowd saying, Shamrock, come on. But I'll tell you, Felix Lee Mitchell might have a strategy going here. Let's withstand the storm. Let's frustrate the experienced man.
You're going to try to wear him down as much as you can. This takes so much energy. People want to see action here. You hear the boos, but I'm telling you right now, this is survival. This is survival.
Any piece of clothing you wear can be used against you.
Yes, it
and you're
can.
seeing it right now by Felix's pants.
Ken is just exhausted. He must be after the first fight. That was a grueling fight and took a lot of upper body strength, and that's really where he has it. And I think he's going to pull him out. Here we go. Now he'll probably trap a leg and try to take him down.
Backing up.
Now, if Ken can pivot to his right a bit, he'll stop those groin shots. He can deliver them, but he'll defend against them very easily. Those punches to the hip don't do anything.
The greatest enemy in any contest is fatigue. There's nothing you can do about it.
We watched it with Chemo. And there he goes, he's down. Ken has a series of submission holds. He's got ankle locks, he's got arm locks. Let's see if he can put any on.
Yes, it'll be very hard to get out of it. I think Ken's in good shape here. If he gets his hooks in, there are the hooks in there, this fight's over with. Come on out.
Ken Shamrock on top. Comes in 2-1, and it's tapped out. Felix Lee Mitchell is gone into the finals, as predicted by many. Ken Shamrock.
Ken won't interview. Ken won't interview.
And Ken does not want to talk into the finals. You hear Ben saying, and I'll tell you one thing. Check this out, Ben. We got an ankle problem, a very serious ankle problem, as his dad comes in the ring to put the robe on.
Unbelievable. These champions tonight are really showing what it's got, man. They're really being torn down.
They have to go to everything they have. This is unbelievable compared to the other two.
These guys around the world are getting ready for this stuff.
Everybody's getting prepared.
People are seeing it, and they are getting prepared accordingly. Felix Lee Mitchell, nothing to be ashamed of. Think about it, guys. He found out 10 minutes before the bout who he was fighting, and then he was fighting.
I said in UFC 2 that after Jim asked me, he said, how long would it take after 6 months or so can you become proficient at ground grappling or Gracie Jiu-Jitsu? And what I was saying, not against another Gracie, but absolutely against another martial artist who is not schooled in the ground. So
here's a Mr. Grappler now. He's
got
more of a top-to-bottom fighter.
Once Ken gets his legs hooked, he's on his back now. Once he gets his feet hooked underneath the guy's legs, Felix, there's just no way. If Felix grabs one hand, Ken will shoot the other one in. Once he locks that hand behind the head, there is no escape, guys, once this reverse choke is locked into place.
With the ease in which he got him out to submit on the ground, you got to wonder, was Ken Shamrock trying for 10 minutes to get him down? Was Felix Lee Mitchell really